Hi boys and girls, are you ready for our very last read aloud of first grade? I'm gonna read Miss Blake is a Flake from my Weirderest school. I think this is the one Dan Gutman started, but he only did one chapter. And rumor has it from one of our friends that I did a better job reading than he did. Woohoo! Here we go. Miss Blake is a Flake. Chapter 1. Cheese doesn't have ears. My name is AJ and I hate getting my picture taken. Why do you always have to say cheese when somebody takes your picture? What does cheese have to do with anything? I guess it might make sense if you were taking a picture of a piece of cheese. But why would anybody take a picture of cheese? And even if you were crazy enough to take pictures of cheese, why would you bother saying cheese out loud? The cheese can't hear you. Cheese doesn't have ears. Anyway, the guys and I had just finished lunch in the vomitorium and we scraped off our plates. Our plan was to go out on the monkey bars during recess and play with our Stryker Smith action figure. Stryker Smith is a superhero from the future who fights crime. As I was taking Stryker out of my backpack, I noticed a flyer taped to the table. It said, "Become a Beaver Scout." We all got excited. It said there was going to be a meeting in the vomitorium on Friday night. I always wanted to be a Beaver Scout, said Neil, who we always call the nude kid, even though he wears clothes. Beaver Scouts are cool. My friend Billy, who lives around the corner, is a Beaver Scout. He gets to wear a uniform and win cool badges and stuff. Billy's always going on camping trips, and he told me Beaver Scouts get to do cool stuff like shoot bow and arrows, make rockets, and blow stuff up. I'm not sure if Beaver Scouts really get to blow stuff up, but I do know that they get to make campfires. Burning stuff up is almost as cool as blowing stuff up. And the best part about being a Beaver Scout? No girls allowed. I'm joining up, I said. Me too, said Michael, who never ties his shoes. Me three, said Ryan, who will eat anything, even stuff that isn't food. But you'll never believe who walked by the table at that moment. It was two girls from our class, annoying Andrea and crybaby Emily. Shh, Ryan whispered as the girls approached. Don't tell Andrea and Emily we're going to become Beaver Scouts. They'll be jealous. I sat at the edge of the table so Andrea and Emily wouldn't see the Beaver Scout announcement. We all started whistling to let the girls know that we weren't hiding something, because when you're whistling, you can't be hiding anything. It's impossible to whistle and hide something at the same time. Nobody knows why. "What you doing, Arlo?" asked Andrea, who calls me by my real name because she knows I don't like it. "Nothing," I said. "Hanging out." "We're not hiding anything." "Why are you sitting on the table?" Emily asked. "It's recess. We get to go outside." "None of your beeswax," I replied. "We're just playing with Stryker Smith." "Fine," Andrea said as she scraped her tray into the garbage can. "Have fun playing with your doll, Arlo." "It's not a doll," I shouted at her. "It's an action figure." "Call it what you want," Andrea said, rolling her eyes. "Come on, Emily, let's play in the playground." I'm going to do 2 chapters, kiddos, because this book has 11, and this is the last week for it. So, chapter 2 is called Say Cheese. We had to wait 1,100,000 days for the Beaver Scout meeting. It was because the flyers said we needed to wear the official Beaver Scout uniform. So my parents and I went on the official Beaver Scout website to buy an official Beaver Scout uniform. On the website, they sell all kinds of stuff Beaver Scouts need. Official Beaver Scout sleeping bags, official Beaver Scout tents, official Beaver Scout bug spray, and even official Beaver Scout toiletries. Wow, I didn't know that toilets grow on trees. Finally, we found the page with the uniform. It's cool. It's brown with a beaver patch and stripe on the sleeves. It comes with a cap that has a bee on it and an official beaver neckerchief. A neckerchief is a lot like a handkerchief, except you wear it around your neck and you don't blow your nose into it. My parents ordered all that stuff. It cost them $1 million plus shipping. I guess that means a ship delivers the stuff to your house. No wonder it costs so much money. We were afraid the Beaver Scout uniform wouldn't arrive in time for the first meeting, but that morning we got a package in the mail. The regular mailman brought it. There was no ship. I ran upstairs to try on my uniform. It looked cool. I came downstairs and made a grand entrance for my parents and my sister Amy. "You look so handsome, AJ," Mom said. She was getting a little choked up as she took pictures of me in my Beaver Scout uniform. "What a dweeb," commented my sister. We drove to school. When I got out of the car, I saw Ryan, Michael, and Neil in their Beaver Scout uniforms. Ryan's mom is really emotional and she was wiping tears from her eyes. "You boys are getting so big," she blubbered. "Look at my baby Ryan. It seems like only yesterday that you were in diapers." "You were wearing diapers yesterday?" I asked Ryan. "We need to take pictures," my mother said, pulling out her cell phone. "Yes," agreed all the parents. Ugh, parents love taking pictures. "Do we have to?" I asked. "Of course we have to," my mother said. "This is a milestone. With grown-ups, everything is a milestone. You could burp and your mother would act like you graduated from college. When grown-ups want to take pictures, there's no stopping them." "Say cheese," my mother ordered, pointing her phone at me. "Cheese," I grumbled. After that, she took a picture of my dad and me together. Then she took a picture of me and my sister. Then she took a picture of me and my dad and my sister. Then she took a picture of my dad and my sister. Then she asked my dad to take a picture of me and her. Then she asked me to take a picture of her and dad. Then she asked me to take a picture of her and my sister. Then she asked Ryan's dad to take a picture of our whole family. I thought I was gonna die of old age. When grown-ups take a picture, they have to get a shot of every possible combination of people. That's the first rule of being a grown-up. Finally, we finished the picture taking and went in to the vomitorium. "I wonder who your Beaver Scout leader will be," my dad said. And you'll never believe who walked through the door at that moment. Nobody. You can't walk through a door. Doors are made of wood. But you'll never believe who walked through the doorway. You probably think it was the Beaver Scout leader, but it wasn't. So na boo boo on you. It was Andrea, Emily, and Alexia. And they were wearing Beaver Scout uniforms. Oh my goodness. Girls in the Club. Chapter 3 is called "It's a Tough World Out There." I bet you have some pretty good guesses. what that chapter means. See you tomorrow.